Hello, Aldwyn Altuney here, and I am in the storeroom of the Brisbane Convention Centre. We came up here after the Almithia Gold Coast launch last night in a stretch limousine this morning. No champagne, unfortunately. I was waiting for the champagne. We're on the cold water today. We are recovering from last night. Now, I didn't realise we have, Almithia stand here at Supernova over the next 3 days, and I didn't realise you're not allowed to take helium balloons into the convention centre at Supernova. So they've put me in the storeroom. Here's the balloons here behind me that we had last night. I thought it would be a great idea to bring them along and have them at our stand here at Supernova. However, because some of these helium balloons are known to waft off to the very high ceiling at the convention centre, and it costs a lot of money to get the balloons back down again, they've said you're not allowed to go in there. However, you can come into the storeroom. And so what I'm planning to do is untangle these balloons and actually take the helium out of them and re-blow them up again to put around our stand to make it creative. Now, the thing is, I have been battling with these balloons for at least half an hour. Look what's happened here. I've got to show you this. This is just insane. It is like a rope. And as I seem to be untangling, it seems to be actually be tangling more. So if you've got any suggestions at all watching this right now, hello, Rowan, Melanie, Christian, hello, great to see you guys. Please put your suggestions in the chat box because it is very confusing. Here we are. All right, so as you can see, now I've been trying to untangle these balloons. We've got the lovely stars at the bottom. Look in the storeroom, see, in case you didn't believe me, I'm in the storeroom of the convention centre. And there it is. So we have these balloons in such a tangle here, and I am just at a loss as to what to do to actually untangle them, yet alone take the helium out. And no, I'm not going to be swallowing any helium, okay? I'm giddy enough as it is. I don't need extra helium. I don't know why they left me with this job. Well, they didn't actually. But anyway, it's quite hilarious. So here I am. Meanwhile, the rest of the Almithia team are inside setting up our stand. We've got Cliff Simon here from Stargate, who's been doing a national tour with us, and also AJ Coots from the Hunter Valley and his whole team. It's been an amazing ride so far, I must say, doing the Almithia tour. We had the launch in the Hunter Valley on November 3. That was where I was emceeing there with Joanna Griggs, co-hosting. First time I'd seen her in 34 years. Her mum was actually my Year 6 teacher at North Balgowlah Primary School in Sydney. Can you believe it? And Joanna and I were both also elite junior athletes. So she was a swimmer, of course, and I was a top table tennis player. And we were sponsored as 11-year-old kids. She's a little bit older than me. She might have been 12. 11, 12-year-olds. We were sponsored by MLC Junior Sports Foundation. And we both did our first media training together at a sports camp in Narrabeen way back then. Can you believe it? It's insane the way the universe works. And now I'm brought on board to do PR for Almithia. Now, the other thing today is that you're meant to wear enclosed shoes to come into this entrance. So what have I got on? So basically, I don't have enclosed shoes on. So there's another reason I'm in the storeroom. So can you believe it? All these things you need, all this stuff to actually just get in to set up a stall. But anyway, I'm here with the balloons. Any suggestions at all to help untangle these things would be greatly appreciated. It's quite interesting. I can't say I've ever been in the Brisbane Convention Centre storeroom before. Here's the tables and things, the crates. It's all happening here. Here's the rest of the storeroom. I'm sure you really want to see this. It's not every day you get to experience a storeroom, is it? But there you go. So here I am. This is my morning after being in the stretch limo this morning from the Gold Coast up to Brisbane. We're going to be staying up here for a few nights at the Hilton in Brisbane, doing it in style. It's going to be a fantastic few days at Supernova. And such a great honour and privilege to be touring with this amazing team. And if you don't know about Almithia, where have you been? Almithia is a new science fiction franchise that is being launched. It's been 20 years in the making. So if you think you've got a book in you and you've been battling at it for a few years, don't worry. Almithia was 20 years in the making, and now the first book of a 6-book series has just been launched in the Hunter Valley and on the Gold Coast last night. We had an incredible night, and just check the Facebook out for all the photos. Everyone's raving about it today, and now we're at Supernova for the next 3 nights. And then Cliff Simon and his beautiful wife Colette, they're flying back to LA after that, and I'm back for a few days. Then I'm off to LA as well for about 3 weeks, off to America. So it's a crazy time ahead that we have this year. It's going to be insane. And then I'm back December 19. I'm going to be running my How to Gain $1 Million worth of free publicity workshop on the Gold Coast. And at night time at the Quality Hotel, Mermaid Waters, we've got the Mass Media Tribe Meetup. And we're going to be doing a talk about how to kickstart 2020 with a bang. I've got Roger Hawley who'll be speaking at that, and also Sophia Lightfoot coming from Toowoomba. So I've got Rogers from Brisbane and Sophia Lightfoot from Toowoomba coming down December 19. And on December 20, we've got the Gold Coast Business Laughter Club with the amazing Tracy Corman from the Fiddly Gigglers. I can see you on the live. Good to see you, Tracy. So we're going to have a great night of stand-up. We've got a comedian flying in from Melbourne for that. It's going to be amazing. So check out the promo on that coming up very soon, and join us also with the Gold Coast Business Laughter Club and Mass Media Tribe on Facebook and Meetup. And now it's all about Almithia. Very excited. Check out Supernova. It's going to be huge. They're expecting about 60,000 people or so through the doors in the next 3 days at the Brisbane Convention Centre. So it's going to be exciting. And meanwhile, I'm going to keep playing with these balloons. Keep playing with these. It really is, we've got to bring fun and joy back into our lives, right? And balloons are just so cool. And I must say, I love these little star bases. It's just something very different, isn't it? The star bases, because at the end of the day, Christmas is coming up. So we want to obviously make the most of the stars in our life. And you are a star. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Almithia and all the amazing things we're doing. It is about shining your light bright and lighting up all those around you. And what we've been doing too with Almithia is we have been defying the darkness, and we're very passionate about helping to overcome depression and anxiety. And we're raising funds for Beyond Blue, which does a fantastic job. And of course, Joanna Griggs is one of the ambassadors for Beyond Blue. So we're very passionate about that cause. I personally have had depression over the years. We've had our author has also had brushes with depression, and Greg Wilson, who's a very dear friend of theirs, who the whole Almithia franchise is dedicated to, passed away in March this year at age 48 from a brain aneurysm. Absolutely tragic, happened in March, and despite all that, the Almithia team and soldiering on. And there's about 3 million people in Australia alone that have depression or anxiety. And I personally have had 4 friends take their own lives as a result of depression. And worldwide, in fact, there's about 1 million people a year who take their own lives. And I just think that's absolutely tragic. And, if only people loved their life more and appreciated themselves more and appreciated the world around us. It's such a glorious, amazing world we live in. And every moment is so precious. So make the most of the precious moments in life, and let those around you know how much you love them, and defy the darkness and look into the mirror. Look at yourself and say, I love you, because you are extraordinary. You're 1 in a billion just by being born. And often we're so hard on ourselves, and we're so quick to whinge and judge and bitch about things when there's really no need to. Right? There's a world of opportunity out there, and there's such a miracle just to be alive. So I am going to make the most of my life. In fact, every day I fit as much in as I can, and what happens is I just get less and less sleep. Now it's okay. It's okay. I can catch up when I die. Right? We can have a lot of sleep when we die, but no, it's all you've got to have sleep too. Right? Have some rest and relaxation amongst there, and make sure you do what makes you happy. I love going to the beach. It's one of my favourite things to do, and I'm missing the beach right now because I've been away for a little while. However, I will be back in that Gold Coast ocean as soon as possible. I love movies. I love hanging out with family. I love going to events like this. Do what you love, whether it's cooking, being creative. Do what you love, and love yourself and love others, because if you're kind and love yourself, you will love others and you will be kind to others and you will defy the darkness. All right, back to the balloons for me. Fun and games. Fun and games in the storeroom. And I know the guys want to bring a few things in here, so I'm going to be sorting balloons amongst a whole lot of stuff being brought into the storeroom. Thanks so much for joining me, and defy the darkness, and come and join us at almithia.com. We've got an Almithia group as well on Facebook and an Almithia page. So if you haven't joined those, check those out. The whole thing is going to be turned into a movie, which Priscilla Presley will be acting in. We've got Cliff Simon from Stargate SG-1 TV series will be acting in the movie. We have Bruce Logan from Star Wars involved. We have James Gagne from Rio Vista Universal who'll be producing it in LA. It's such an exciting team behind this. It's awesome to be here at the ground floor. And wasn't it an amazing night last night, Tracy? So good to see you on the live. Hello, Francis. Good to see you too. Thanks so much for joining me on the live, and everyone watching the replay. If you like what you've seen, spread the love and defy the darkness. Have a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in the world. And we'll catch up again soon. Bye for now. Mwah.